Okay, so that was my bad because I'm using type, because if you have an input, it is supposed to have input and not type. Okay, so if I change it to input, it is going to work, and it will return us whenever it starts. Right now it's not started. Okay, its app is running on port 5000, and if I keep an eye on this guy. So if I create it, look here, it is going to create a new file which will be database.db, and you can simply run it with a new query. Select all from budget. If I run it, it is going to give me the entry. Let's see if it runs the way we expect it to run. Okay, right now I think there is nothing in here, because the reason could be, okay, run selected query, we have nothing, but there should be something, because it did run and create a database. So if we go and try to create another one, let's see, try to create a new one, and okay, we are not getting anything here, but this is going to be just random thing. Okay, so let us try to get all from budget. The database name is budget, I guess, because file table budget execute. Yeah, we created it and we are not even deleting. Index execute, and okay, we are just simply inserting it, and once it is inserted, we are not closing the database. So for that reason, let us just try and close it and see how it goes. So first of all, I'm going to execute it. So I have a select query at the end. So the select query is going to select from the, we're going to have a DEX query builder select all from budget to string, and this is another helper function which I will add in just a bit. So what it does, we get an array of arrays from the database. So this is going to change it into a readable JSON format. It simply adds everything and have an ID, amount, and type, and just give us an array of objects. So in that way, we are like, it's more convenient to read. Okay, we have selected query, and once we are done with it, what we simply do is we just close it. So closing the DEX. Here it is. Okay, so let's give it a try and let's see if we get something in this readable JSON. So I'll open the terminal here and have a Postman running. Okay, so there should be something. Oh, okay, so see, we have 3 items into our database. For some reason, I don't know why we are not able to see it, but yes, there are 3 items into our database, and all of them have expense, and let's try to change something. 10 and income. Okay, so see, everything is running. We have an ID, unique ID. So in case if we want to delete it, we can delete it based on this unique ID. Alright, so everything is looking good for addition. So I can say that addition is completed. Simply I need to have I'll do some modifications in the schema. We don't need to have test. It's gonna be add entry. We will return a type of entry. So I'll create another type, entry, and this will be ID will be string, amount will be, I don't know if float works. I am pretty sure that float works. Yes, it works. So let's have float, and type will be string as well. And test input, we don't really need ID, but we'll have an ID from this particular entry. And yep, here we'll just simply name it entry. Okay, so another thing is that this is a mutation, so we'll just simply name it mutation of mutation and type mutation, and in this mutation we'll add the add entry. You can even use in query, but query will keep it just for searching purpose, and mutation will be more about updating or editing something. Okay, so we don't have query at the moment, we just have mutation entry, and this is looking okay, not bad. Amount float, and we'll need to change the name of add entry into our resolver as well. So add entry, this is not going to take this one, as these two will be different, so need not worry. And let result equals to await, and this will just simply return result. We can even have a return await, this doesn't matter. Okay, so the add thing is completed, and next one will be delete an entry, but I'll test it just one more time to be double sure. Delete, and executor, everything is looking okay. Yet we simply need to return it, so for that reason what I'll do is return, we need to have let final item equal to readable JSON, and this is going to return an array of objects. So final item of final item dot length -1. So this is going to give us the latest entry, so it's going to return the latest entry, and the person can see which entry it was. Okay, so if I try to do it again, waiting for it to compile properly, okay, it did. And if I query root must be provided, okay, because we don't have a, where is it? Oh, okay, it's a mutation, so we don't need to have a query. It's going to be mutation. Let's see if this works. Must be provided. Okay, I'll test it in just a bit, but at least we have this first thing running, and see you in just a bit. Bye bye.